Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to the Let's Play of Surviving Mars, which we're currently of course playing as the Indian location. Now I'm basically going to roll back to one location earlier, just because I had some issues in terms of positioning
shower
the domes
incoming.
that we had put down. Really? No transportation problem, okay. It's just a transportation problem, so that's not a major issue. Of course that one is full, which is fine. I will be unloading this one onto here. Let's prioritize that one. Right, one of the things I'm going to do now, I'm going to basically build ourselves an extra dome here. It's called a micro dome. The key reason I'm going to do this is because I want to basically get extraction of resources started here. It says overlaps deposits. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. So let's get these connections up and running here as well. Let's do the same for electricity. So this one's heading back. Perfect. This one's traveling to Earth. That one's incoming. It's full of passengers. Now I do want to basically get some extra bits up and running. This one is almost depleted in terms of what it can still extract from this region here. So I've got lots of actual concrete up and running. So I don't really want to do much with that at the moment. I do want to get some extra bits here up and running as well. Okay, building an extra one of those oxygen production bits. Building not working. Yes, I can imagine it's not working because it's not hooked up yet. Still need to get my electricity connection up and running there. Right, this one here, I want to basically move this one here because I want to basically make sure I get as much from here as I can. And this one here at the moment just needs to be purely recharged because at the moment the battery is steadily running out. Now one of the things of course you also want to make sure you do is make sure you got enough recharge stations here. So a recharge station in this location would be quite useful. Now I do want to basically build some extra food production facilities. I want to leave that little square there open because of course I want to basically build a connection to the other dome. But I do want to basically get that extra food production location here at least started off. Okay. So this one's unloaded now. So we're going to basically pick up more metals here. It's cool. We just scanned this region here, which of course given me access to more metals. Allows me to scan an extra region here. Nice. More rare metals can be extracted here, as you can see. A high quality one. But yeah, there's lots more to be extracted here from the ground. And we're basically going to be working on doing that as we speak. Now I do of course want to get more water evaporators up and running. I do need to find just a location for that. Again, lots of concrete is available here. Lots of metal is stored here as well, as you can see. Now I'm going to turn off that metal storage option here, sorry. Just because, yeah, metal is already, we got a storage facility right next to it, so it makes sense to put it somewhere else. Yeah, electronics depot, we got a machine parts depot, a fuel depot. And it kind of already indicates, hopefully it should indicate to you that we already have various different bits up and running. Now I will be setting up an extra moxie here. Because yeah, I really do want to get some extra oxygen production here up and running as well. Moxie, of course, good for producing oxygen. this one here. Looks like a nice location. Did I build one of those antennae here? I don't think I did I?
Funding received.
Cool. Let's get this one to land. This one's slowly filling up.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Harder now. Alright, let's set this one low priority. That one set high priority. Perfect.
New colonists have arrived. Colonists are departing.
Cool. Alright, that should be an extra new connection that we're getting up and running. This one is still extracting more materials. This one should be recharging. And I guess it slowly is, but not really that fast. Let's do it over there maybe. Or over here. There you go. The number's steadily increasing, which is exactly what we're looking for. Let's deposit these in here. Now one of the things, of course, I now also want to do is set up a proper food depot here. Makes sense to set one up right next to the dome. Of course, this dome is maintained through concrete. Should see the same happening for this one here. So again, I want to basically put a concrete depot here as well. Right. People have arrived. Perfect. So I'm actually going to introduce a second shift on here. Should help me increase that production here. I do want to shut this one off. And I want to basically have all the food moved to that location there. Again, I'm also going to put a metal storage location here, I think. So I already have a Moxie here. I got water production here. I'd love to also basically be able to build another oxygen
Meteor
fuel
incoming.
production facility. You cannot. You need prefab buildings for. You need prefab parts for this building. Use it. Okay. Or research this corresponding technology, which apparently we don't have as of yet. That is a bit of a pity. Okay. Right, this one is ready to depart now, if we wanted to.
Scientists and visionaries.
Right, we've been given a goal to basically get 200 people on the planet. A worthwhile goal, I think. Keep an eye on actually what's happening here. What do we got here? More metals. Okay, perfect. We're extracting those. Nice bit of work. We're shutting that one off. We're going to decommission it. Okay, impacts are slightly further north compared to where we are now. I do want to basically, of course, set up some living quarters in here. Not only living quarters. Okay, we're constructing that tunnel there, which is perfect. I also want to basically, of course, set up a grocer. Grocer, perfect.
Meteor incoming. Sector scanned.
Ooh, let's see what kind of impact that will have on our deposits. Luckily, it didn't have any impact there, which is good. Fortunate for me. Since we've now built this new dome here, we can of course also build that bridge over. The tunnel there. Which of course allows the vehicles to move over there. Right, we're still picking up the iron here. There's a small, other deposit there. Ooh, there's actually water here. That is quite useful. How big is that deposit? It's very, very low grade. That's not good, but okay. Drone workload heavy. Yeah, I can understand that. This one is slowly loading up as well. It says it's ready for takeoff. So let's launch it. And in the meantime, we can actually launch another cargo rocket here with passengers. Launch anyways. Yep. You should be up and running relatively quickly anyways. Cool. So our concrete depot is now getting some supplies in. At least I thought it was. Let's pick up these resources here as well.
Research complete.
Alright, so we got 2 empty slots. We want to basically accelerate, of course, our drones and so forth, make them a bit quicker. At the same time, we also want to basically get our extractors to be more efficient in what they're doing. Did we lose some of these? Maybe, I'm not sure. Or we can just be using it at the moment, which makes quite a bit more sense, I think. So we got 2 shifts here at the moment. What's happening in terms of our people? We got 2 people unemployed who are seeking jobs, which is fine. So have we got people working there? We do. And actually from the other dome. She's going back home, it looks like. Which again is fine. As you can see, this dome, this one is inbound. That one is heading back towards
incoming.
Earth. Ooh, that'll be a nasty one. Hitting some of my buildings here, it looks like. Electronics, polymers. Now the polymers we can basically get up and running again shortly. At least that's my intent. Now this dome has been hit, it looks like. We can of course repair it with polymers. Losing oxygen. Okay.
Anomaly found.
If we look at our life support here, we of course got our oxygen storage options. Can I also get a water tower built? Yes, I can, most definitely. Let's get all of these up and running. Alright, this one's full now. So let's unload it onto here. For analyzing anomalies, perfect. So we got an anomaly there, which we will be able to analyze quite nicely. Okay, food production is doing quite nicely here as well. The infirmary at the moment is turned
Funding
off.
received.
Right, rocket is ready to land. I'm gonna make it land over here, I think.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
I gained research points, which is great.
Sector scanned.
Look at that sector that we scanned here. That is really
New
a nice one.
colonists have arrived. Meteor incoming.
This one here is of course used to analyze anomalies, which is great. We do have some impacts that are coming down there.
Meteor
I do want to basically
incoming.
pick up these bits here. I'm going to pick up the concrete. I'll basically move some concrete to here. Now that that is up and running, I want to basically turn this on. Of course, we do need to maintain the building, which in itself is not a big problem. Party animal, rugged. Alright, this building here, I want to basically get some other things up and running. Now we got stuff going on here, like for example
Anomaly analyzed.
building there. It makes sense to have some storage facilities nearby. Right, anomaly has been analyzed, which is again good news, of course. This one is being loaded up. Gonna unload into there. I do want to, of course, build some extra buildings or components in here. So as you can see, I can put apartments in here now, which of course is a new thing. I didn't have the apartment option earlier. Maintenance is, ooh, that actually cost me polymers as well. I didn't expect that. Let's get this one filled with more basics. Let's get this one up and running again as well. Yeah, I know it's not working at the moment. Alright, so we got 2 empty slots again at our disposal here. I've researched that one. Scientist and botanist basically get a boost. Okay. Electronics factory. Rockets and that is quite a nice one to have. Of course, that they require less fuel. Again, that's a quite nice one to have as well. Sweet. Okay.
Cable fault reported.
This one should be getting more of the fuel allocated to it. How much money have I actually got at the moment? So research is doing fine. Let's actually have a look at basically getting a cargo rocket. As you can see, we got enough funding here. I need to basically get myself an extra fuel refinery. So I got moisture evaporators, of course, quite useful itself. Drone hub is quite useful. Again, I want to basically get one of those as well. Electronics, I basically do with rare metals. I want to basically leave that for now. From water and fuel. Okay, so I need more fuel as well. And of course a moisture evaporator is of course a welcome addition. Let's look at what basically we got here at the moment. So available in the colony, that's useful to know these numbers. Right, I think for the moment that's a good basis for us to get stuff. prefab buildings, a drone hub. I can probably do without that for the moment. Fuel refinery, etc., etc. Good. Okay. I am going to launch it as is. Right, let's pick up these resources here. Of course, there's more metals and so forth. So I've got 2 shifts working on here. I've got an inactive work shift, which is fine. We're extracting 3.6. This one is now active as well. 2.2. So what's our population looking like? So we got 4 unemployed people here, it says. I'm pretty sure I started building a nursery here. I also want to get myself a playground. And that requires, as you can see, polymers. And I'm relatively short of polymers, I think. So currently we're producing 2.2. Once this is fully refueled here.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Alright, another anomaly. Always welcome to know that. Alright, that one's still extracting stuff. That is a bigger deposit there. Let's again look at what we actually got in our list here. Engineers and geologists perform 10% or plus 10 will be perform better, of course. Nice. Oh gosh. Can I move them? Why did I not hook them up? Do they need power or not? I don't think they do. Just enough of the other stuff, resources, to be able to store stuff. Right, so storage is steadily filling up. So we got some excess oxygen production here, which is good.
Resources are low.
Yes, polymers are low.
There were no secrets to find near the anomaly site. Just a scene of breathtaking beauty.
Alright, that's of course also welcome. Let's land this ship here. Uneven terrain, really?
Cable fault reported.
Alright, building not working. Cable fault is here. Hold on. So if I actually were to remove that pipe here, I don't need to water and everything there anyway, so that's fine. I just want to make sure I get this water pumped back to the mains. Alright, the ship is offloading here, which of course is great. Let's allocate this one to here for the moment. Same with this one. How many have I got allocated here now? So I got 19 here now, which is great. So I got no more drones allocated to this one here. Got none allocated to this one here. This one of course is on a set to low priority, similar to that one. Despite that, it's still getting fuel and everything. Bit weird, but okay, so be it. So we've got fuel production occurring here. Now I
Cable
do,
fault
of course,
reported.
have a drone hub, which is fine. I do have a water extractor here still. I do also want to, of course, build a fuel refinery. Now they will consume some water, and it will have maintenance costs in terms of, it looks in terms of machine parts, which is, it's fine. I can live with
Sector
that.
scanned.
Right, let's get this one up and running here. Cool. So key reason I'm gonna build this is because I do need fuel also for the polymers. Is that right? Yes. It says insufficient fuel, and yeah, I do need to basically get this produced. And of course I want to reduce the fuel requirements here anyways. So stored water, I got lots of water stored, as you can see. I got lots of electricity stored. Right, I've got capacity here for 24 more people. You see that? 24 more people. That's the comfort is reduced of that building. That's a bit interesting. Okay, so what can I do to basically increase the comfort? I could of course build a casino, but that's a big building. This is an option. Unfortunately, that requires quite a bit of space. I don't really have that much space at my disposal.
Research complete.
And it's a relatively small one. Decommission protocol, perfect. So what have we got as an empty slot here? I can build a farm, produce food, large in-dome building that is more work and efficient and requires no power. Alright, let's add that to the queue. Oxygen production, I would love to be able to increase as well. But like I already said, I want to make sure, of course, I get sufficient fuel into here to be able to do a bit of work. Because yeah, my polymer reserves here are really, really low, as you might have seen. Right, inactive work shift, so it must be the night at the moment. I guess at this point we really get a good point where we can actually save the game in a minute. So that's what I'll be doing in not too long from now. Now I do really need to get this one refueled rather quickly. Key reason being is I need to basically get some rockets back to Earth. And at the moment I've got nothing on Earth. So if I see 16 times, I believe it's 24, we're able to receive for rare metals price. So that's always good. How many have I got here? Look at that, I got 8 drones here. I don't need 8 drones there. So I'm basically increasing the allocation of drones to the other region there. I'm keeping 2 of them here just for the purpose of first Martian born. Nice.
Sector scanned.
So this one's ready to go. So let's close her up and let's blast off. Now, which of the 2 am I going to prioritize? Let's prioritize this one then. What's happening to our population? So we got 4 unemployed people, it says, which yeah, I can live with. So here we got a child in there, and there is a playground here, of course. Cultivate perks in children through special nurturing programs. Service is playing. Maintenance on this again is concrete. So yeah, great that we've actually got concrete that we're basically depositing there. I do want to, of course, make sure I unload this here. I believe that's on here. So food is being done there. Now at this point it looks like we finally can do the proper decommissioning. And if I'm not mistaken, it actually gets me a nice little explosion. Followed by, of course, the resources becoming available again. Or not. No. Yes. No, yes. I don't know. It looks like it, but I'm not sure. So let's actually have a look at here at salvaging this bit of road, or this bit of cable at least. Okay. Lots of drones here, as you can see. Probably a few too many drones, I would almost say. Yeah, that one's being prioritized over the other one. This one's now got I was going to say sufficient fuel. It looks like it's got fuel, so at least we can actually work on building polymers, creating polymers.
Pipe leak reported.
Okay. Okay. Comfort of residence is increased. Pipe leak is occurring here. Not a big problem really.
Funding received.
Nice. Right, one of the things I do want to... Ooh. That is quite useful. Having a dedicated landing position here. Now, I do want to basically probably do that. Do I want to do it here? Probably. I wasn't aware that we actually had this. A dedicated landing site that protects nearby buildings and vehicles from dust during rocket landing and takeoff. Well, that's quite useful. Overlaps deposit. What deposit are we talking about here?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Interesting. But of course not flat enough. Do I care about the fact that there is overlap there? Probably not. Putting it right on top of the other deposit there. This one, of course, requires power. Could, of course, build a sensor tower here. Alright, where is this one now? That's over here. Another anomaly there. Let's do a few more scans in the region here. Always useful stuff to be found. And we will be building, of course, a brand new dome shortly. And we're going to build this large one here. Now we do require 12 polymers for that. So before I build that, I think what I want to do really, I also want to wait a little bit. I want to basically build up more of a reserve of polymers there first. Yeah. better than this one here.
Research complete.
Cool. Research completed. Subsurface heating I do not need. Cargo space increased by 10,000 kilograms. Thanks to fuel compression, magnetic filtering, oxygen production increased by 50%. That's quite nice. Water reclamation system. Upgrade, of course, of the wind turbines is always quite useful as well. I think what I'm going to do here is going to increase this one here. It's one of those breakthrough technologies. Alright, this one's ready to lift off. So what I want to do here is, this one is now ready, a landing pad. Dedicated landing pad here. I do of course want to build that extra extractor here, metal extractor. Let's get that some electricity as well. Okay, so I need to get some electricity to there.
Sector scanned.
Okay. Where metal storage is fine there. Now I do want to make sure, of course, I get a new rocket of passengers on the way. Looks like I got matching colonists there ready. So yeah, let's get it en route. At the same time, I probably also want to build another one of these
Research
beautiful
complete.
landing pads. Fine if it overlaps the deposit.
Cable fault reported.
Cool. Anyways, guys, like I said, we're going to call it a day. So, saving the game. There we go. YT for YouTube. And of course, that's us. Guys, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, take care. Bye-bye.